Hey, amazing people. Hey, hey, hey. I you know what? I woke up this morning and I felt so blessed, and then it was something just heavy, been heavy, heavy on my heart, and it's been heavy on my heart, and hey, and I think it's been heavy on my heart because hold on. I think it's really been heavy on my heart because I don't know. I guess I'm kind of still going through it a little bit. Um, I don't I don't like to be around people that don't like me. I don't like to be around people that don't like me. I don't like to talk to people that don't like me. I just try to kind of be cordial, you know, but I don't like to be around that type of energy. People can say they like you and people can say they love you, but you can feel a person's energy, you can feel their vibe that they really don't like you. You can tell. And when people don't really like you, don't care about you, you know, and don't love you, um it comes out because people can't hold those type of things in. It's just reality. And you know, I made a decision the other day, and um you know, my mom is wanted to, you know, put together this Mother's Day cookout and invite all the family and stuff like that. And I told my mom I don't want to go. I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I'm not coming because I don't like to be around fake people. I'm not smiling nobody's face. I'm not doing that. Like everything that just happened, well not just happened, but happened a couple months ago, the middle of last year with my grandma. There was things I didn't even talk about. There was things like everybody was calling me a thief. There was my neighbor was asking me about the situation, and I'm just sitting up here embarrassed, feeling like I have to defend myself, and I didn't even do nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong, and it was hurtful. What am I supposed to do? Just like forget all that happened, smile in everybody's face, and give everybody a hug? I'm not doing that. I'm not mad, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Everybody else can forget because it didn't happen to them. They didn't stay here, and they didn't, you know, accommodate their life to take care of their mom. I did that. I struggled. The lights was off in here some days. It was a lot. I did that. And I'm not doing that. I sat there and I'm like, well, just heal, just pray about it. No, I cannot. I prayed about it and I still can't do it. I feel like if you ain't for me, you ain't for me. That's how I feel. And that's when it's like, Charlotte Kimia, you have to set boundaries, or people will continue to sit up and try to hurt you and do whatever they want to you. I'm not just getting over that. I don't want to be in the presence of nobody that handle me like that. And the people that sat up and allowed them to handle me like that. When that was going on, I felt like the only person that had my back was my aunt. That was it. That was the only person that had my back in the situation. Nobody said, well, Shalakimia stepped up to the plate and took care of our mom when we wouldn't. Nobody did that. I promise you, I'm still recouping from that. I'm still recouping from a year. I'm still recouping from a year of doing that. It's not that I regret doing it. It's not I regret doing it. I love my grandma. I would have continued to do it. But being treated like that, they treated me like that because they could. They treated me like that because growing up, it was like my mom didn't care about us. You see what I'm saying? So you could treat her kids any type of way. The black sheep, you can treat her kids any type of way. It was in my spirit once I prayed about it. It was in my spirit. My discernment said, your mom's side of the family really didn't care for your dad. That's why they treated you like that. That's what was in my discernment. And families do that. Grandmoms do that. Great great grandmoms do that. They do things like that. They did not like your mom with your dad, so they will treat the kids bad. That's what was in my spirit. See, now, and I've had to tell some people that's not right. Just because you have a hate for their father does not mean that you treat the kids like that. That's not what that means. But I feel like that always happened, you know. Not only that, I'm different. I'm outspoken. I'm for right is right and wrong is wrong. Everybody's not like that. But that's what I felt in my spirit when I prayed about it. Like, how do people just think they can just treat you any old type of way? And you supposed to be okay with that. I can't be okay with it. It affects me in a way. I'm definitely not about to get around y'all for Mother's Day. Nobody came to bat for me but my aunt. Nobody came to bat for me but my aunt. Nobody. My aunt was the only one that spoke. But you have to understand, family be so hateful, so envious, so jealous sometimes. They be so jealous, envious, hateful, not and y'all know that what I'm about to say is so real. Cause I know some of y'all have experienced it. It don't matter if you right. Just because they don't like you still wrong. People that hate you and don't like you will go along with something wrong just because it's you. Just because it's you. I'm not going to be okay with that. I'm not going to be okay with it. I'm just not. Yeah, they will agree just cause it's you. It don't matter if you right and everything the situation said that you right. Just because they hate you, baby, you wrong. Just because they don't like you, you wrong. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with those type of people. It was in my spirit a few weeks ago. Charlotte Kimia, listen, family is not blood, baby. Family is not blood. And I think we that has been proven and proven and proven. Family is not blood, baby. Some family have such hateful and miserable spirits inside of them. You ain't have to do nothing to them. They just hate you. They just hate you. And it's sad. Shalonda, you right. You right. I gotta forgive. I forgave them. I'm not smiling in their face though. That's not me. I can't do that. Yo, I was done wrong and they know they was wrong. They know they was wrong. And they know they was wrong. And that's why I say to myself, God, and I noticed God was blessing me with a brand new family. Family that wasn't hateful, family that wasn't jealous, none of that. People that call me sister and genuinely love me. Older women that be like, I wish you was my daughter. I couldn't have no kids. But with God, I feel like you my daughter. God is blessing people with a new family because family is not blood, baby. And when your family don't appreciate you and they don't value you, God will bless you with a new family because family is not blood. And they say blood is thicker than water. When? It might be like that physically, but mentally is blood really thicker than water? Is blood living up to the saying? Let's be real. Is blood living up to that saying that blood is thicker than water? Is it living up to it? Because you can be something, but are you living up to it? That's what it is. You don't agree with blood is thicker than water, Nicole? Neither do I. I don't believe that either. I don't believe that either. I have people that call me sister, niece, cousin, aunt, daughter, that have better intentions for the people I'm related, that have better intentions for me than the people I'm related to. Yeah, I don't believe it either. I don't. Yep. Oh, and you right. Blood don't always mean family. You right. You right. It don't. And I don't know who came up with that saying. They could throw that away. They could throw that saying away, baby. That ain't what it is. That ain't what it is, baby. Family will hate you first. They will cross you first. They will sit on the phone and talk about you first. Yes, they will. They will tell all your business first. I know some. Let me tell you something. I know some beautiful families, right? That if something's going on inside the family, don't nobody outside the family know. They all get together. They all get together and help that family member out. They don't get on the phone and gossip about. They don't do that. They don't sit up and do that family member wrong. I watched the movie. I watched the movie the other day, y'all. It's really good. The Devil You Know. It's a new movie. It's on Prime. Amazing. And with Omar Epps in it. And there was a part in the movie that they talked about Cain and Abel. Yeah. They talked about Cain and Abel in the movie. And That's real life. But you know what? Something happened in the movie. I'm not gonna tell you because I want y'all to go see it. Something happened in the movie where the dad was like, his two sons. It was his two sons in the situation. And the dad said, if he did that, he did it, he's going to pay for what he did. We're not about to do that because he's our son. We're not doing that. And that's how things should be. It shouldn't matter who it is. Ain't no favoritism. Ain't no sitting up protecting wrongdoing. No. If you did it, you did it. You got to go ahead and face the consequences of that. And I respected the dad for that. I'm like, that's respect. That's a real black man right there. The mom was like, no, that's still my son. No. The dad said, shut your mouth. He did it. And at the beginning, when the one son was trying to tell the mom what he did, she was like, I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want to hear it. Why don't you want to hear the truth? That's the problem. People don't want to hear the truth. But when you ignore the truth, the lie get bigger and bigger. The lie starts getting out of control. The situation start getting out of control when you ignore the truth. I'm just saying. The name of the movie is The Devil We Know. It's amazing. It's a great movie. It's a real great movie on Prime. If you type in Omar Epps new movie, it'll come up. I think it's The Devil We Know. Or The Devil You Know. I'm sorry. The Devil You Know. It's on Prime. It was in the movies, but it wasn't. I was waiting for it to come out. Um, yes, The Devil You Know. It just came out this year, and it has Mike Ealy in it too. Mike Ealy's in it too. It's a whole bunch of people. If you watch Ruthless, Barry from Ruthless is in it. If you watch the mayor from The Chi is in it. They're all brothers. It's a really really good movie. Um, and it's a few other people in it too. But it's a really The Devil You Know. Never Cross Family. It's really really good. Um, but I have to start setting boundaries. Um, Especially with this situation. Like I said, I can't sit up here in front and I'm not going to front. I think about it all the time. I think about it because I'm still here in Pennsylvania and I don't want to be. I have to be honest. I don't want to be here. I feel like it's a black cloud over this place. I feel like the environment is negative. That's why I'm working day and night to relocate my family. To relocate my family. Every time I travel, y'all, I cannot. Every time I travel, I feel free. I feel free. Every time I'm not here, I feel free. And I feel like as soon as I come back, I get places. Like when I was in Atlanta last time, I was down there trying to get some things done with my university, and I did not want to come back. I wanted to say, I just wanted to leave everything here and not come back. But I know I couldn't do that. I know I couldn't do that. But that's how I felt. That's how my heart felt. I said I feel so at home in Georgia. You know, the environment is positive for me. You know, um, that's just me. I can only speak for me. You know, and then all the time in my spirit is always um played in my spirit is that. And I don't never refer to myself as a prophet. Other people have spoke that, into my life, but um even someone had told me, shout out the blue, Shalakimia, a prophet is never honored in their own town among their own people. And that stuck with me since that person. Like, people have told me in the comments, people have messaged me and told me, but this person told me like face to face after I had an empowerment event in Charlotte. She said, "This is what God wanted me to share with you." This was like 4 or 5 years ago. Adrian, you ain't said nothing but a word. I'm so ready to go and never turn around and just never visit this place again. I just I just want to go. I just want to go. Love my family, but moved away from them. That was a blessing for my. Is that? I'm okay. You know, God has blessed me with a new family. He has. You know, um, and I'm thankful for that. You know, I really really am, and I'm gonna keep continuing to work hard. You know, to just get out of here. To get out of here, Keisha. When you move, move in silence. Don't talk to anyone about it. Pray about it. Manifest it, but be quiet about it. People can mess things up for you. You're right, Keisha. Thank you for that. You're right. You're right. And I'm gonna do exactly that. People ain't even gonna know I'm going till I'm gone. But I can't allow people to treat me any old type of way. I'm too genuine. I'm too loving. I'm too giving. I can't do that. And I want to come and share today because I don't want anybody doing that. I don't want anybody sitting up letting somebody take your kindness for a weakness, letting people disrespect you, letting people call on you when they need you. They will, baby, this world is so cold. They will hurt you, cross you, and then call you and need you. I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more. I did that for a long time, y'all. I can't do that no more, baby. I have learned to cut people off and go about my life. Cause I know I ain't done nothing to hurt nobody. And if I did, I apologize and make it right. I make it right. You know why? I don't want that kind of debt on my heart. I don't want that kind of debt on my heart. That's why I don't sit up and do people wrong and get back at people, do people dirt. I don't want that debt on me. I believe in that. I believe in you reap what you sow. I want to so good. I want to so great. I want to so amazing. So amazing, good, and great comes back to me. That's what I want to do. They will drag you. I'm not letting nobody drag me. I come too far. I've come too far. I've grown too much. I'm not no doormat no more. I might have been a doormat before. They hurt me. I turned around, beat her for them. They hurt me. I'm smiling their face. Oh, because they family. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. God will bless you with a new family. God will bless you with a new family. That's what he will do. Let them not appreciate you. He will put you in better company. There's so many times God told me, I'm about to move you. I'm about to move you. They don't appreciate you. I'm about to move you. And he moved me. Hmm. Right? We're not doormats. But I can't run to the rescue of people that have sat up and hurt me. I can't run to the rescue of people that did me wrong and lied on my name. And you know you did. You know you lied on my name. You know you lied on my name. You know you lied on my name. I'm gonna be working day and night. I'm gonna be selling as many audio books as I can to get to get out of here. That's my focus. My focus is to get out of here. I can't. Um, I don't feel like I'm productive to my fullest potential here. I just don't. And that's why I don't like to be around people that don't like me. People that don't like you don't want you to win. Why would you ever want to be around them? I've learned a long time to stay to myself. To be honest with you, I only show up for funerals. That's it. I show up for funerals. Other than that, I stay to myself. I stay to myself. I don't go around. I don't talk on the phone. I don't, none of that. I'm cool. God has taught me that, baby. God has taught me that He has taught me to enjoy my own company. He has taught me to stop going around people that don't like me. People that do not like you will hurt you. They have so much evil dormant in their heart. They will hurt you. And don't be going through something. They will watch you go through it. They will watch you go through it. Do y'all know I was home? Do y'all know, first of all, a lot of y'all know I was the one that took care of people's kids when they went to prison, when they lost their kids in the system. And some of my family didn't even know about it. They didn't even know I had somebody, somebody's kids taking care of them. The people's kids I take care of was the very ones that talked about me. Then when I became homeless and I was living at the shelter, do you think those people called my phone or hit me on Facebook and was like, "Oh, I got a room you could sleep in"? Baby, let me tell y'all something. My cousin's boyfriends would get in trouble and be on the run, and I would let them come and live in. I would let them and their kids come and live in my guest room. I did that. I did that. I did that till they got their money up and together to get a lawyer. I did that. Do you think any of them called me though and was like, "Oh, you homeless? You could"? None of them. None of them. I'm done with that though. I'm done. It was a reason I woke up with all this on my heart because I have been praying and I have been manifesting. And I was up this morning, 3 o'clock in the morning in God's presence. These are the things I gotta learn now, cause baby, where God is about to take us, ain't no room for them. Ain't no room for the ones that was hating that could have helped you. Ain't no room for them. They're not supposed to go. They're not supposed to go. They're not supposed to go. They ain't supposed to be a part of it. Cause there's so many people. There's so many people that could have helped you on the way up, and they didn't. They talked about you. They didn't help you on the way up. They talked about you. They was hating on you. They was mad. They was mad it was you and not them. They mad at the anointing you got on your life. They mad at the way. Listen, people are so evil. They mad at the way other people love you. How other people talk highly about you. No, I remember my aunt years ago, and a few days before she passed away, she told me the family members to watch out for. She said they don't like you. They hate you. She said, I don't even know why. You don't even come around. She said they hate you. That's what she told me. That stuck with me like all this time. Her telling me that they hate you. Yeah. I understand why I'm hated. I understand. It's the purpose. Everybody's not on the same page. Everybody's not about truth. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's not about that. Everybody don't believe in God, you know. They don't. Everybody doesn't have relationship. People aren't walking in their purpose. People aren't, operating at a high level. People are so busy seeing you do amazing things, People are so busy seeing the things that you have and being jealous of that. You ever had somebody around you and they jealous of you, but they got more than you? What? That don't even make sense. I be looking at people like, how you mad at me? You got a car. I don't even got no car. You got a great job paying you this, that, and the third. I don't even got that. Because for real, it don't even be about the car. It don't even be about the money, the job. It don't be about nothing. It be about you and how you shine bright like a diamond. That's what it be about. That always would confuse me. Like, why they mad? They doing better than me. I'm struggling. Making struggle look good though. Oh, okay. Making struggle look good. And striving to do better. That too. It's some people there's some people that's successful, but they want to be the only one successful. They want to be the center of attention. It's people like that too. They don't want you to shine. They don't know how to let you have your moment. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to jump in and let you have your moment. You know, we all had those friends that at the end of the day it didn't matter. It had to be about them. It could never be about you. They had those family members. It could never be about you. It was always them. I had a cousin come to me, no lie, y'all, on everything I love, and was like, I was always jealous of you. I looked at the phone. I was like, what? I'm thinking to myself, you jealous of me? You always had your mom. Your mom always had your back. Your mom helped you with your kids. Like, what would you be jealous of me for? What all the stuff I went through coming up? Like, what you talking about? Like, wow. She was like, I knew you was gonna be something. I didn't even know I was gonna be something. I was trying to kill myself. I didn't even know. But that goes to show the light that you are. Do you understand that? We sit up and we feel like we sit up here feeling like sometimes we worthless. You feel what I'm saying? We sit up here, we feel so dirty sometimes. We feel so lifeless sometimes. Not even knowing that we shining bright like a diamond, even through the depression. Shining bright like a diamond, even through the suicidal thoughts. Shining bright like a diamond through the hurt, through the pain, through the trauma, we still shining. We don't even see the shine, but everybody else do. And we trying to figure out why everybody mad and why everybody jealous and why everybody envious and why everybody coming up against you and why am I the black sheep? Because they seen something in you, baby, that you can't get away from. You can't get away from it. And the enemy has sent them to make sure you don't figure out who you are. The enemy sent them to keep you down, to keep you sad, to keep you thinking some type of way about yourself. That's why you've been the black sheep. The enemy know what you gonna be. Your family know what you gonna be. Let's keep him or her down. Let's not speak into their life. Like they was doing everybody else. Oh, they gonna be a doctor when they grow up. Oh, they gonna go to college there and you just sitting there. Like, oh, okay. Ain't nobody said Charlotte Kimia was going to college. Ain't nobody said Charlotte Kimia was gonna be a lawyer. Ain't nobody said Charlotte Kimia is gonna be a motivational speaker. Why would that? Why would that? Scotty, you still hurting? I'm hurting too, Scotty. I'm hurting too. I'm hurting too. Um, for me, I just need to set some better boundaries. That's what I need to do. I need to set better boundaries when it comes to me. I need to do that. And I'm gonna learn through the process. I'm gonna learn through the process. The best of us have been lied on. The best of us has been, made to look, some type of way, name drugged through the dirt, lied on the best of us. They only lying on the best, baby. They only lying on the best. They only coming up against the best. Trust and believe that. The best. You are the best. You are the chosen one. You're really, I mean, at the end of the day, I embrace the black sheep because the black sheep is AKA the greatest, AKA the chosen one, AKA the truth teller, AKA the one that's going to set people free. That's what the black sheep is. I'll embrace it. I just told my mom, yeah, and you know what? That's the same thing, that I'm about to do, with my family, as well, is set some better boundaries. I want to be in great company, you know, um, I want to be around great people. Not saying things aren't going to happen, right? But I don't think things should be happening to the point where we're sitting up and we're doing the very people wrong that help us, that be there for us. You see what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of people that's new following me, but last year I went through something with my family to where the year before I was taking care of my grandmother. And my grandmother has dementia and she needed 24-hour care. And I was her 24-hour care. My my kids were helping me when they were home or whatever. Um at the beginning my mom was helping occasionally or whatever. Um but I was her 24-hour care and I was arguing with basically, well, my aunt had told my uncle that while my grandma had her own income. She had her own income, she had retirement, she had pension. My my grandma was living with my uncle and they could no longer take care of her. But what they did, family, what they did was they kept her income and she was living with me. That's what happened. Um, yeah, they kept her income in their household. They didn't want to take care of her, but they kept her income. They gave me nothing, not a dime, no nothing. Um, and then after about I think like 9 months, um, I had went to the bank and I had pulled out some money because I was bringing a girl in to help me for a few hours a day. So I pulled out $2,000 and I put it in my account. And what I was doing was I was going to Zelle the girl that was coming in, because we did try to go through an agency and they said my grandma was eligible for like 7 hours a week and it was still like $100 and some dollars paying or whatever. That wasn't going to help with someone that has dementia. Um, so I was paying a girl to come in. So my uncle got livid because I took the $2,000 and he called me a thief. And then everybody knew about it. People were asking me, you know what I mean, that I steal $2,000 from my grandma, and I'm like, how did I steal $2,000 from someone I was caring for? That the whole time she lived with me, I was getting nothing. I was struggling taking care of her, but nobody cared about that. You see what I'm saying? And it was like, if you cared so bad, why didn't you and your wife continue to take care of her? You worried about $2,000. You wasn't worried about her care. You wasn't when you are taking care of someone. I'm a CNA. I've been a CNA since I was about 18, 19 years old. When you are taking care of someone Just because a person has dementia doesn't mean that they don't need hygiene every month. They don't need things every month. Like, you didn't care what your mom needed every month, but it's okay. That was the story. I just wanted to give y'all some background for people that just started following me. And, so I stepped up to the plate and, took care of her. And that was a whole thing. It was about money because, when it comes to family, people are money hungry. That's just how it is. So that's what happened. Um, yeah. So at this point, y'all, I just don't feel like I could sit around family. Um, I can't do that. I can't do that. Um, I can't do it. I can't do it. I won't do it. They will not reap any benefits off of me. None of that. I'm going to set boundaries. Boundaries, set stronger boundaries than I did before. Am I still a little hurt about it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I will add that my one uncle the next day uh, apologized. And he was like, Charlotte, he was like, Mia, I feel like, you're a hero. You stepped up to the plate when none of us did and took care of our mom. And I appreciated that, y'all. Don't get me wrong, but why did you wait till the next day to do that? You knew that was wrong when y'all were doing it. Y'all ganged up on me and it was wrong. Y'all knew that when y'all did it. But Mhm. And that's what people do. And that's what people do when money is involved. I'm telling you, but you know what? One thing God told me when I prayed about it, God told me he got the last say. He got the last say. They can't just come and do that to you and think they're gonna be blessed. He got the last say. Cause I'm sitting up here like, God, like, what is going on? But it's okay. I'm I have to set better boundaries. Um, I gotta get out of here. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Once I leave, I'm not reachable now. 5 people have my phone number. I really don't want to be reachable when I move. I really don't want to be reachable when I move. Maggie, sometimes people have to stop and think, so at least one person did apologize. And like I said, that was cool. That was cool. I just didn't understand, like, see, because one thing, Maggie, I know about people is that people go along with other people too much. People sit up and condone wrongdoing. You see what I'm saying? Can't nobody come and get me and be like, oh, well, we about to go gang up on. No, no, I'm not about to go do that. But see, Maggie, ain't nobody coming to get me. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that I'm not with that. I'm not about to go and do that to nobody. If somebody would have came and got me and been like, oh yeah, one of your cousin took $2,000 out the account, and I'd have been like, well, she been taking care of grandma all this time and y'all haven't given her nothing. $2,000, y'all owe her more than that. So what is we talking about? I'm not about to go get in that mess and gang up on nobody. That's what I'm talking about. People go along with stuff. That's wrong too much. They do it too much. Yes, disappear like a ghost moving signs. I had to learn. Yeah. And that's what I'm preparing myself to do. I've already started packing. I've already started packing. I'm like, listen, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I've already started packing. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Yeah, it's time for me to go. But that's what I'm talking about. I mean, come on, y'all sitting here watching. I know y'all have been in that type of situation before, where friends or family then try to come and gang up on you. and you were right. You didn't do nothing wrong. But it's like, why don't other family members come to the table and be like, you wrong? You see what I'm saying? Family can get together and gossip about something, but you can't tell somebody that they wrong. And I said, well, what y'all like? Y'all afraid? You afraid? But you know what? Some people are afraid to stand for what's right. They are. They are. I'm not. I'm not. I'm gonna always stand for what's right. Period. Point blank. That's just who I am, and that's who I'm always going to be. I'm not going to gang up on nobody with nobody. I'm not upholding no wrongdoing against nobody, because you know why? I wouldn't want nobody to uphold no wrongdoing when it come to me. So I treat people with the same respect I want them to treat me with. I don't roll like that, and I don't do things like that. Nicole, family members do take sides, and no one tells the other one that they were wrong. That's my biggest argument. Exactly, Nicole, and that's what I'm saying. But then you have to understand, because it's you. I have to understand because it's me. They're not going to stand up and be like, oh, that was wrong. Because they don't like you for real. You see what I'm saying? But if the tables was turned, they would want somebody to be like, they'd be calling on you, the strong family member. Everybody call the black sheep though. It's a problem. People call the black sheep. They need help. Everybody call the black sheep. Listen, this black sheep, I ain't doing it no more. I'm being there for those who are there for me and who God tells me to be there for. Everybody else, they're not even going to have access to me. I'm not doing that no more. Why isn't the black sheep's the one that's always moving out for everybody? Why is the black sheep the one that everybody can depend on, but the black sheep can't depend on many? And that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. And I read your comment. I read your comment. That's how people do. That money is for Crystal and her kids. Why only evil will be trying to sit up and do that? They don't even have no rights to that money. But you see what I'm saying? This is how that world is. Something that's entitled to Crystal and her kids. Why would anybody want to come in between that? I would never want to do that to nobody. That's yours. I'm so big on that. What's yours is yours. I want what the Almighty God got for me. Not what he got for somebody else, but I'm gonna tell you this. If God need me to help that person with what he got for them, I'ma help. I'ma run and help them. If God tell me I got this for them, I just need you to connect the dots. I'ma do it for them. Because I want to see people happy. I want to see people prosperous. I want to see people doing better. I want to see people grow and be empowered and be inspired. Who wants to sit up and see somebody down and out? And I'm just using you for example, Crystal, because you shared your situation. What if Crystal and her kids needed that money? What if something was going on and they needed it? And that evil is trying to come, it's not even entitled to you. It's not even entitled. My situation was dead wrong. Now, was it some family member sitting up that probably done sat on over there with my uncle and was fake with him and then got on the phone with me like, oh yeah, like, yeah, ain't no way that money, if he wasn't taking care of her, he shouldn't have been getting that money. And did you tell him that? That's what I'm saying. Did you tell him that? Don't just sit on the phone and tell me that. Did you tell him that? That's the fake stuff I don't like. But it's okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave all them fake people where they at. I'm cool. I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave them where they at. They said this just happened to us this year in January when my mom passed away. Crazy folks came out of nowhere. hmm Family members don't realize when you have to take when you have to care for an aging parent, you should be paid for your time, attention, food, and everything else. Listen, I can't even come and lie to y'all. when my uncle like pulled up to my house about that $2,000, y'all, my aunt was like, $2,000 over a year of her taking care of mommy? Like, what? What is we talking about? She should have been paid more than that. When he pulled up at my house, he said, "Oh, so you pay? Oh, so you charging your grandmom to live here?" I said, "No, not charging her to live here." Yo, I didn't even want to be paid for my time. I didn't care about that. My grandma took care of me. I wanted to just be able to get her things that she needed every month. I didn't have my grandma cooped up in the house. We went places. We went on vacation. It's okay. You're blessed, Vincent. Yep, cuz it's greed. It's greed. It's greed. It's greed. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna do what I have to do to, go ahead and get out of here. Hey Holly, Holly, I text you too. Let's see how your class went. So make sure you check Instagram. Um, Magdalene said, "Greetings, Queen. I just came and I don't know the subject of the conversation, but to respond about you being a black sheep is because you have Christ consciousness. Bless you, daughter. Thank you. Thank you so much." Um, I wasn't gonna go live. I was really just gonna sit here at my desk and cry. And just cry out to God, like, God, just please bless me to move out of PA. Please just bless me to move. Send a whole bunch of people to support my audiobook. I just want to go. I just want to go. Um, but then I said, no, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna be transparent because I don't know. These are the things we don't talk about. You see what I'm saying? These are the things we're supposed to be silent about. We ain't supposed to talk about our hurt and our trauma and how people done sat up and hurt us. We ain't supposed to sit up and talk about how we stepped up to the plate. We ain't supposed to talk about these kind of things. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it because it was wrong. And it happened months ago, and I'm still a little hurt behind it. And I don't think I should have to. I don't. I'm not going to sit in anybody's face. I had to tell my mom like I'm not coming, and my mom's like, "Why?" And I'm just surprised. She was like, "Why? What? You think I'm about to sit in the faces of the people that ganged up on me? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm about to get even more further away. I'm already further away, y'all. I already stay to myself, and I have my circle. I'm about to get even more away, even more. Absolutely. A family member called DSS while my grandmother was about a week away from passing, yet never showed up to help. Anybody you take care of can be claimed as a dependent on your taxes. I didn't even claim her. I ain't even claim her. It's okay. It's okay. I'm good. I'm good. Hey, Woods. I'm good. It was so crazy to the point where I was asking for her ID and I wasn't even giving her ID. It was made seem like her ID was lost. But you know what, y'all? I sat up and I voiced this many times amongst my family. Cause we gonna be real. And if I could say it on here, I could say it many more times. The night my uncle came around here, I said, I don't have to go through this. I don't have to go through this. My kids are grown. I stepped up to the plate to take care of my grandma. Why am I sitting here arguing with you over $2,000? I said you could run around here about $2,000, but you can't run around here asking, do she need anything every month? I said you could take her on home with you, and you take care of her since her income goes into your household with you and your wife. Maybe 2 weeks later, they threw my grandmom in the home. They threw my grandmom in the home. My grandmom dad allowed everybody to live with her. My grandmom took care of everybody. My grandmom took everybody in. My grandmom was there for everybody. Oh, and I voiced this, so I'm not just voicing this now, baby. Oh, I voiced it. My grandmom don't shouldn't be in no home. The way she took care of everybody and the way she was there, I even said to my mom, "You need to speak up." But then I left it alone. I left it alone. I did say it. And I told my mom, I wouldn't let my brothers do what they want with you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't sit by and let them do that. I wouldn't do that. But um, after I set these boundaries, I'm gonna make peace with the whole situation. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to prepare to get out of here. I'm gonna prepare to move. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make peace with it today. I'm not gonna continue to let it be in my spirit, on my mind. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that. It was wrong. It was. It was wrong. People know it was wrong. But that's the thing about people. I don't even want to sit around nobody that sit up and uphold and support wrong stuff. But you know why they do that? Because it's you. I said it to you earlier. They sit up and they support wrongdoing and stuff they know is absolutely wrong because it's you. Because it's you. Because family members should be like, you wrong. Why are you doing that? You know you ain't right. People ain't saying that. People ain't saying that. People ain't saying that. People ain't saying that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I needed to get that out. I don't know who else may have needed this conversation. These are the conversations we need to have. Cause it be messed up what people do. It be clearly wrong. Clearly wrong. All the way around the board wrong. Hmm. Oh yeah, my grandma was amazing. She let a lot of people live with her. And they before I got her, they were going to put her in a home. And when my grandma wasn't that bad, and she said, "No, I don't want to go to no home." My grandma's retired from her home. You know, she was like, "I work there. I know how they treat people. I worked there too. I know how they treat people too. I worked at a home facility, and it was this girl hitting on this old man. I had walked in and taken care of the other person over there, and I love what I do, yo, because I love taking care of people. So I was taking care of him. The girl, I said, why would you hit him? I cussed her out. We let me say it was so bad. My supervisor put me off the floor, y'all. Oh, she put me off the floor. I said, why you put me off the floor? I said, she sat up there and she was hitting him. She said, no, I just need to separate y'all. And I told her when I was in there arguing with the people, they came in the room and got so loud. I said, would you want somebody to do that to your family member? I said, what if that was your grandpa right there? Would you want somebody hitting on him? Do y'all know this is how God worked, right? I knew him. I knew the man, right? I called my grandma. I called my grandma about everything. I said, Grandma, because it was my grandmom's friend's husband. I said, Grandma, this is what happened at work. And my grandma was like, oh my gosh. So I said, well, Grandma, I'm going to call his wife and tell her. And she was like, yes, call her. She was like, call her now and tell her what happened. So I called her. And y'all know what this she said to me? She said, Mia, she said he was telling me. She said, but you know, like when older people like have dementia, you see what I'm saying? Like sometimes you don't know what to believe and what not to believe. Like they come in and out though. My grandma would like come in and out. Cause my grandma, she told me, she said the worst thing I could do was leave my finances and stuff with my son. She said I never knew it would be like this. So she was coming in and out, trust and believe. And when she was coming in, she knew what she was talking about. But the lady was like, she was like, Mia, he was telling me somebody was hitting him. She said, but I didn't. She said, not that I didn't believe my husband. She said, I didn't know because he has dementia. So I didn't know if he was just saying somebody was hitting him. I said, yes, that girl hit him. I said, I seen her. I said, I was in the room taking care of the other patient. I said, she hit him. She told me, she said, that girl been hitting him for months because he been telling me that for months. But I couldn't prove anything. I didn't know like what to do, what to say. And she handled it, she took care of it. That girl, got fired. But at the end of the day, it's like, why treat somebody like that? You see what I'm saying? I don't believe in people being in family being in homes anyway. I don't believe in that at all. I never really seen that back in the day with my family. Even with kids. You know what I mean? Older family took kids in, raised them as they own, raised them with their kids. I never seen that. But my grandma, when she was in her right mind, she told them she did not want to go there. She told them that they didn't respect her wishes, and it even makes me not just want to be around people like that. Like you don't even treat your own mom right. No, keep her money and throw her in a home. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's how they do with them nursing homes. I don't like them, and I knew that's why my grandma was like, "I worked at one. I know how they treat people." That's why she didn't want to go to one, and I understood that. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't the sacrifice was no problem. It was just the drama that came behind the money aspect of it, because people are money hungry. People are money hungry, and I don't want to be around nobody like that. I'm not like that. I don't want to be around nobody like that. I want to make sure people get the best care. You see what I'm saying? If I'm taking care of my mom and I can no longer do it, and my brother and his girlfriend step up and do it, I'm going to sign over the money to them. She don't live with me. There's no reason for me to do that. There's no reason, but that's me. That's me. That's me. Dina, am I married and do I have a degree? Why, Dina? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Please answer me that. Dina, do you have a degree? Yeah. Yep, cuz money hungry, but don't know good come to people that's greedy. Don't know good come to people that's greedy. They don't. A friend of mine works in a home and she's very caring. She said how they treat people messes with her mental. It does. People will sit up and they will leave your loved ones um soiled, soiled. They will leave your loved ones soiled for a whole day. They will. That's why I don't believe in those places. I work there. I don't believe them. Y'all think some of them places smell like that for no reason? No, they smell like that because people are not changing people. Imagine you have to lay in your own feces and pee all day. No, you don't do that. That's wrong. Hmm. I don't know. They never tried pride. Who knows? Yeah, so many of them got this. Yeah. Yeah, I remember one night they put my grandmom in a home, and the one night they called because they said they couldn't find her. She wasn't there. And was did somebody in the family have her? Why wouldn't y'all know that? Why wouldn't they know that? Why wouldn't the home know if my grandma was there or not? But some people don't care, and I have to understand that. Some people just don't care. They don't care. They're not. I can't expect people to care like I'ma care. You see what I'm saying? Some people just don't care, you know? Soon as the money dry up, the visits will as well. It wouldn't even have been all that if it wasn't no money involved, Joe. It wouldn't have been that. It's all good. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set these better boundaries. I'm gonna be at peace with it, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on, but I'm not sitting in nobody's face and smiling in nobody's face. I'm not doing that to myself. I want great, good energy around me. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't. And I'm not. And I'm not. And I'm not. It's okay. Let Dina go. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not even gonna go there with Dina. People like that, it be about ignorance though. That's what it be. Because if I really sat down here and ran down my accolades, which I'm not going to do because it's not the time and the place. I'm not going to do that because people that usually ask me that question are not more educated than me. They're just not. But why does a degree matter? But I'm glad she said that tonight, y'all. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Let me put my Instagram up here. I'll be live with Rich Dollars from Love and Hip Hop later tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. This is my Instagram. This is my Instagram. Make sure um make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Me and him will be live at 7:30. Me and him we film with I can say it now. We film with P Diddy's platform Revolt. So we filmed with Revolt yesterday. That's how me and Rich got connected. So we'll be live tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, talking about relationships and talking about how they have become materialistic. Um, they have become on like the receiving end and how hard it is out here to date and to find somebody genuine. So that's what me and him will be talking about tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, only on Instagram, y'all. So maybe make sure y'all go follow me on IG because it's going to be a good conversation. Me and him, it was cut a little short yesterday, but me and him had, I think the conversation was really like, it was good on Revolt yesterday, but it wasn't enough time because I think me and him were about to get like real deep. We were talking about Kevin Samuels, you know. So yes, make sure y'all tune in tonight. We'll be on there talking about that. But yeah, y'all, just I appreciate y'all receiving me today. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go live, but you know what? I wasn't the only one that needed this. You know what I mean? It was a lot of us that need, because sometimes you need somebody to understand. Sometimes you feel alone in these situations, like you're the only one going through it. But a long time ago, the Almighty told me, no, you're not the only one that go through these things. You know, and sometimes you have to share because you don't know who you would help. But it's time to set boundaries. We don't have to go to these events and smile in these people's face. Do you know people sit up and they expect people that have been molested to go smile in a person's face at a family function that molested them? You do not have to do that. And the person that expects you to do that, you need to cut them off. You need to cut them off. I'm not doing that. I'm not smiling in nobody's face that don't like me. Nobody that sat up and, deliberately hurt me. I'm not doing that. Like I said, I'm gonna make peace with it today, and I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna be focused on relocating. I'm gonna be focused on empowerment, how to better me, how to better my family, how to better the people around me. That's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on no negativity. I'm not focusing on no drama. I'm not focused on any of that. If people cannot respect my boundaries, they don't need to be in my life. That's the bottom line. People cannot respect your boundaries or respect you. Because, see, when they do the things they do like that, they don't respect you. People that love you and care about you respect you. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to do nothing to disrespect you. They're not going to set up and be doing things to hurt you because they have too much respect for you and they value you and they don't want to lose you. The people that set up and do these kind of things, they don't value you. They don't love you. They don't care about losing you. So they don't care about hurting you. They don't care about coming up against you. They don't care about you hurting. They don't care about what you're going through. But let me tell you something, baby. When they going through something, they ring your phone and they ring my phone. The people that don't like you, ring your phone and ring my phone. Why is that? Why is that? They can no longer ring my phone. I'm no longer a resource. You can't hurt me and tear me down and lie on my name and then benefit from me. Absolutely not. We're not doing that no more. The only people that are going to that are going to reap the benefits of leukemia is the people that have been genuinely there for me. That's it. And that's all. And that's the lesson in today. Set those boundaries. You're not obligated to go and be around no negative type of energy, no negative environment. Let me tell you something, baby. It's peaceful staying to myself. It's peaceful. You understand? It's a level of peace that's amazing. It's amazing. But I love y'all and just thank y'all for letting me come in and share today. And I hope that me sharing in my situation, I hope that y'all take something from this and apply it to your life. Because you deserve to be in environments that help you grow. Do you understand that you're not going to grow grow around people that don't like you? That's bad soil. You might learn a little bit from it, but you're not going to grow to your fullest potential. You have to stop being in environments where you can't grow. You can't do that. And I want you to grow. I want you to be better. Do you know we grow the best when we are around people that genuinely love us, genuinely care about us, genuinely got our back, rooting us on, supporting us? That's where we grow. That's where we grow. Some of us have been around people related, not related, and we have been stagnant. And we don't even understand why we've been stagnant. We sit up and like, why I feel like my life is on pause. It is. It is because you're not in the right environment. You're not around the right people. Your life is on pause. Some of these people you're around will poison your blessing, baby. They will see your blessing and be like, oh no, I don't want her to have that. I don't want him to have that. I don't want her in that happy relationship smiling. I don't want him in that relationship. I don't got one. Did y'all hear what I said? Did y'all hear what I said? Oh, she's successful. Oh, look at all these doors opening for him. They don't know themselves though. They don't even love themselves. They're not even focused on themselves. They so focused on you and your life. Like your life is a movie. And they so infatuated, but they hate you at the same time. Talk about you like a dog and then be in your face like, oh, I love you, niece. I love you, daughter. Oh, I love you, cousin. I love you, son. I love you, nephew. I don't want no demons hugging me. Mm-mm. I don't even want a demon telling me they love me. I'm good. I'm good. I already know what you said behind my back. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, yeah. You basically calling out the time and energy wasters. Absolutely. Just because they family don't mean you got to have them around you. Mm-mm. That don't mean that. Just because they've been your friend for a long time. Let me tell you something before I go. You could meet somebody tomorrow, today, and the next day that got better intentions for you than people you know for 20 and 30 years. They got better intentions for you than people that you related to. I said what I said. I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Grow and prosper from this information. Set those boundaries. Protect your peace. Let me say it again, because some of y'all didn't hear me. Because some of y'all at work, I'm gonna say it again. Stop typing real quick. Put the sandwich down. Protect your peace. Protect your happiness. Protect your success. Protect yourself. Okay? I love y'all and have a great day. I'll see y'all later at 7:30 on Instagram. Okay?